Hey everyone, I'm back and today we're going to be talking about Aladdin. And this movie came out in 1992. And before we get into the review, I just wanted to apologize that this video is not for the Batman. I said in my previous video that my next review would be for the Batman, but unfortunately that didn't happen. So sorry about that. I'll try to see it sometime this week, but since I missed out on watching the Batman, I decided to watch a couple other movies instead. And one of them that I saw was Aladdin, and this is a movie that I watched in its entirety for the first time, and I really wanted to talk about it because I have some things that I wanted to say about it, and let's get right into it. And I'm just going to skip talking about the plot because I'm sure you all know what this movie is about. And what I really love about this movie is the animation. I think it looks great and the music is great, and there's some really great songs in this movie that I really loved, and I really like the movie's characters. The performances are great, especially Robin Williams, and I have a lot to say about how his character was portrayed as the genie, and I'll get into that later, but this movie has a really good writing, and I think the villain, Jafar, he's really good as the antagonist in this movie, and I forget who plays him. I'll put his name right at the bottom so you know who he is, who voices him, but he's great, and his character is very much like trying to be like in charge of everything. Right now he's just like in service to everyone, and he's kind of manipulates people, and he hypnotizes people just to get what he wants, and I think that is a really interesting way to approach everything, and I think how they handled him was really well done, and I think he's one of the highlights of the movie other than the genie. I also really enjoyed the humor in this movie. I thought it was pretty funny, especially with the genie, and I'm just gonna get this right out of the way. Robin Williams, I think this is one of his best performances, if not his best performance. And he's really amazing in this movie, and he goes all out in this movie. And this movie definitely benefits with it being animated, and the movie uses this to its advantage and does anything. It can do anything it wants, like visually, and just to show you the most craziest things that Robin Williams can pull off, and and the mixture between his performance and the visual presentation of this movie mixes together so well that I honestly am just glad that it's not a live action movie that we got eventually. But anyways, I thought he did an amazing job. Rest in peace, Robin Williams. He did amazing. I haven't even mentioned the character of Aladdin yet. I liked his character, even though he is a thief. The movie does make you like him, and there are likable things about him, and despite him being a thief and stealing bread at the beginning of the movie, he sees like two kids like starving to death, and they're just like looking around for food, and he just gives up his bread to the other kids. And there's definitely likable things about him, and that's what I feel as though kind of redeems his character, is that he's not entirely unlikable. There are things to like about him. I know I said like the same word over and over again, sorry about that, but I'm just trying to make everything clear, and the way I said it just now just makes sense in my mind, so that's just how it is. The monkey was kind of funny, and I liked the rug. I also liked Jasmine in this movie. There isn't a whole lot going on with her character. Her character is pretty simple, but you understand her as a character, and I liked her. The only thing that felt dated to me animation-wise was the either 3D animation or computer animation or whatever. When it wasn't hand-drawn animation, like that's when it doesn't look great. It's pretty noticeably dated now. But thankfully it's not throughout the entire movie, so I don't take off a whole lot from the movie. But it is kind of distracting for me. I haven't even mentioned that this movie is really short and very fast-paced, and even though I do have some issues with it, like anything that doesn't really work for me, like it flies by to the point where like it doesn't even damage my overall experience while watching the movie. It's like that didn't work, but it didn't make it like boring or any less entertaining for me. And there's lots of really fun moments in this movie. Whenever it's like Aladdin wanting to get with Jasmine, but in order to really do that, he has to tell her the truth. And that was kind of funny. And this is kind of a bit of a nitpick for me, but there's a tiger character in this movie, and it doesn't really serve much of a purpose in the movie other than to give Jasmine someone to talk to and interact with for like one scene, and that's about it. But aside from that, there isn't really much to complain about in this movie. It's really fun. There's lots of really great things going on in this movie. I really like the characters. I love Robin Williams. He's the best part of the movie. And the genie is, he's just a really great and fun character because of Robin Williams' performance. The villain is really good, and the music is great, and there's just a lot that I really liked about this movie, and I would definitely recommend that you check this movie out, and I'm going to give Aladdin an 8 out of 10. Thank you for watching my videos as always. If you enjoyed this review, be sure to leave a like and comment down below what you thought of Aladdin, and my social media links. They will all be in the description, so follow me there. And last but not least, subscribe to be a part of Foley Nation, and I'll see you when I get my next review up, and that is going to be for Donnie Darko. So look forward to that, but until I get that up, thank you for watching and have a great day.